Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 4 tips for getting ready for Thanksgiving, Christmas 2020. Let's get started. Many of you are probably wondering, why are we talking about this? We just got done with Thanksgiving, Christmas. But I'm hoping that you thinking about these 4 tips, if you haven't already thought about them, might be helpful and it might get us ahead of the game. So let me get started. Number 1, which I feel is the most important tip in my opinion, is reevaluate 2019 for Thanksgiving and Christmas and figure out what worked, what didn't work. For example, a few of you have told me, you know what, you had way too much holiday food left over and you're on a healthy eating plan, you didn't really know what to do with all that food. That would be an example. Some of you might have had overstock on some items. So reevaluate what worked and what didn't in terms of your food, because a lot of people forget about budgeting for holiday food. Also entertainment and activities and gifts. Everybody has a different budget. Some people have a very frugal budget and they really like to keep things on a smaller level, and some people spend more money. So do what works for your family. But I think it's important to reevaluate what works and what doesn't work. That's number 1. Number 2, take an inventory of what you do have and use at the holidays. For example, before the season was over, I took inventory of all of the wrapping paper, bows, scotch tape. I also took inventory of cards, gift card holders, and made sure that we have enough. We also have plenty of Christmas lights for next year, and we also have plenty of decorations. So these are the types of things that I know that we have plenty of. If you take an inventory and know what you have, and you write it down somewhere, and maybe keep it in a little notebook or however you like to keep your things, that way you don't buy double of something. So that's number 2. Number 3, set a realistic budget that works for you. I have some of you on this list that maybe you buy for a lot of grandkids and this is a special time of year and you do spend more at the holidays. But then I have some of the rest of you that maybe in years past you did this, but that's no longer important to you, and you do Christmas and Thanksgiving on a smaller level. So set a realistic budget that works for you and think about all the categories that you would typically spend money. One little tip that I want to add is this. If you are on a tighter budget and you really feel like you don't have a lot of, you have more money, month than money sometimes, one thing that I feel like really helped me this last year in terms of anything we might need for decorations is you could save all of your change in a change jar. We did that for a year and ended up with $115. You could do something like that, and then that way that does give you a little bit of something where you can enjoy the holiday if you would like to, whether it's buy a special food or there is someone special in your life you'd like to do something for. So set a budget that you feel you can stick with. And number 4, if you haven't already, and I've already set aside $300 for it, I kind of keep my gift and my travel together. Going to see my dad will come first before buying gifts though. But basically set a Christmas club, a sinking fund, whatever you prefer to call it, a savings account aside for gifts. It doesn't just have to be Christmas. It could be special birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, anything. And whether you want to put $5 a month away, 10, 25, set something aside that you're even putting a little extra. Some people don't have a certain amount, but what they might do is if they sell something on, Facebook, or they sell something on eBay, they may take that money and put it towards their Christmas fund. So these are just 4 tips. Let me ask you, have any of you been thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas for 2020? And if so, what kind of steps do you do to prepare for it? I'd love to hear your tips in the comments below. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.